being famous as a person, musician, passionate, as an artist, it's not worth it. I'm going to talk about that today. My name is Eric. You're new to the channel, welcome. I'm going to say it. I don't know why I'm playing with my fingers for no damn reason. So I want to talk about this today. Why being famous is not worth it. You kind of never see me in this shirt before. This is a shirt from an artist that I was supporting because I'm really cool with this artist. He's very talented. And so he did this art right here where it's about Garfield. He did it some kind of gory image. You know? Reminds me of some death metal art vibes. It says, I'm sorry, John. And that means John is Garfield's owner. You know, Garfield is always eating lasagna. So this artist made a creepy version and a gore version of him. That Garfield wants to eat John. And because I like Garfield and because I like death metal, deathcore, any of that stuff, I really fuck with this. So I just bought it. I found one my size, 2XL. But that's not what this is about. Being famous is not worth it. Because when you're talented, when you're passionate, you don't get recognition for it at all. Unless you just get yourself out there. Unless you're just trying to force the algorithm to get recognition. Maybe it'd be easy for you, but it ain't easy for me. I remember telling you this video that I used to do it for the Vine. And if any of you don't know what Vine means, it's a 6-second video clip social media. It's a social media with this 6 video clip that you get to record and put it out there and post it. They made it since 2012 or 2013. So that's when that happened, and they stopped doing it since 2016 when the porn star company was about to own it. Funny how that works, because in today's generation, this year, you get famous for fucking around. Not because you're hardworking, not because you're passionate about something, not because you have the talent. I mean, it could try to work, but it ain't gonna always pay attention to you. You see a lot of videos of women twerking, and we give them all the attention about it. I be looking at it as well. I'm like, ugh. But I don't comment on that shit. I just like and go. But you see all that. You get famous for fucking around. But you don't see women posting about, well, you barely see women posting about what they're passionate about. You barely see that. And funny how that works. When I say you get famous for fucking around, like you fuck around posting a video clip and then everybody pays attention. Like, for example, like I said, twerking. And showing video clip, posting video clips. I've seen this one video clip last week where this nurse was posting about her emotions, crying over a dead patient. Posted it on TikTok. It's a new trend right now. I've seen other nurses do it. I just find it sad, really, because you didn't give that patient attention or clout when that patient was alive. But you're going to give it attention when it's dead. It's kind of stupid because nowadays people, like, I don't know when this started happening, but like, people respect the dead more than the person that's alive. Care less about the existing person, respect more of the dead. Which is obviously fucking sad and stupid. That was too far, but it's true. You see that happen. I saw that for myself. Me, I can't even be famous at all. I can't. No matter how many times I've tried. This story I was about to tell you, where I used to do for the Vine, which I don't anymore. I try to be a Vine famous star on Vine. Didn't work out. I tried to be fucking funny. Didn't work out. I tried being a model as a teenager. Like, I used to be doing Vine as a teenager. I tried doing modeling as a teenager. That didn't work out. This was in 2014. I've tried following trends on each social media. Didn't always work out. Funny thing, when I used to have a Twitter, I was always posting YouTube video links that I liked. Like, when I press a like, it automatically posts on Twitter. Because when I was making a Twitter account, it would allow me to connect to YouTube. So that if I go on YouTube, I press a like, automatic post on Twitter. So like, I was instantly posting and posting and posting every time I go to a YouTube video that I like. Every YouTube video that I liked. I used to be I used to be following trends on Twitter, typing this and typing that, trying to get likes. It didn't always work out. But what kind of worked out was me liking every YouTube that's going to end up posting on Twitter. I went and did that all over and all over and all over again. Funny how that works. I ended up 1,000 followers just because I kept posting and posting and posting. That's the only thing that could kind of work out for me. I was doing that with Instagram too. Posting a lot of pictures of me fucking around. Posting pictures of me with, posting pictures of me in college. Posting pictures of me, me wearing a swimsuit in the bathtub. Which I didn't even know why I did it, because we don't even have a pool in our backyard. So I try to pretend to swim in the bathtub, which I barely fit in the bathtub. But that's not my point. Like, you could get famous for fucking around. You could even be famous for posting way too much. And then you're going to look at it once you're older, realizing you got a lot of cleanup to do. Start over your page and post something that you're passionate about. So I stopped fucking around since like 2018, I believe. Yeah, 2018. I did clear some posts before I even made it an art page. Like, I have 3 Instagrams. 1 is my main page, which is my art. 2, my archives, which means my old art. 3, pictures of myself. This one, the last account, the 3rd account, has less followers, which I'm good that way because my main account is what I'm passionate about. I switched from messing around on my main account to my art page main account. So that's that. And I used to be doing Instagram story shoutouts every single day. I got tired of it. It made me realize that I shouldn't force the algorithm to give me attention. If it didn't work out for me before, why would it work out for me now? You know? And then I look at my YouTube subscribers, knowing that there's a lot of, like, there are more subscribers coming in, and I appreciate y'all. At least that's kind of helping a little bit. I'm just saying, when you only have one social media that's working out for you, the others are just not worth even trying anymore. Like, you get more following on one social media than the others. To me, being famous is not worth it. You know what? Funny thing, when you as a musician, when you're trying to stand out your music sound other than the rest of it, you barely get recognition for that. Like, I've seen artists, music artists who create better sound with less recognition, better than the music famous artists that barely make a sound. It's like, you work so hard that, hang on. You work so hard that you can never get recognition for it. But when rappers keep playing with the sound, copying the sound, they get famous for that. Like, they just fuck around with their music. Like, I've seen Drake do it. Every time, like, when I used to listen to old music, and then I hear Drake, he just copied the sound that was from the old music. No permission or something. Like, he gets famous for fucking around. The old music doesn't get doesn't get recognition for their hard ass work. The famous people steal other people's old work. That's not new sounding. That's not new material. It's not. I could tell. And especially for me as an artist, visual artist, I've seen people who steal pictures instantly and take their ideas, their credit. Like, people nowadays, when I work hard, I use my own materials. And when I see other artists use their own materials, they barely get recognition. I mean, some do get recognition because they really worked their ass off coming from a long way. But I've seen other people who are artists stealing the same shit from the other artists who've been working hard since day one. And they call themselves the artists, the best artists in the world. Shut the fuck up. How the hell you're the hardest working man? How the hell you're the hardest worker when you're the one stealing their shit, taking a screenshot for a second, posting it on your page? You call that hard work? You see my videos of me making my own materials because I'm actually serious with this shit. I'm serious with making my own landscape, sceneries, different areas, different vibes. You see me do all that and making my own shapes because of it. My own creativity. And if I did steal, if I stole things from like a magazine or something like that, I'll let you know. Maybe I'll do some magazine art, like just ripping paper magazines, all that stuff. But that's not the point. My point is, people will always steal your shit without you knowing it, without asking you permission. You know, funny thing, I was watching a video where this man, he was speaking real talk. His name is Doc G. And I just subscribed to that dude. He posted a video about Cardi B getting a Grammy when all the time she was just stripping and manipulating men and taking all their money. I mean, see, this is the thing. A lot of rappers like that will fuck around. And they get a Grammy Award for what? For what? I don't understand. People take away your credit. They will steal your fucking spotlight. To me, that's why being famous is not worth it. Now, so another thing. It's not fair that everybody gets to fuck around and gets famous and recognition for it, but we work our asses off trying to be some good, passionate people, and we don't get recognition for it. Like, nobody fucking cares. Unless you have the value that they can recognize. When you're doing your own shit, they barely share it. I've tried being famous before. I don't think I can be famous now. I mean, it doesn't matter how many subscribers I have. It doesn't matter how many subscribers are coming in. I could easily lose them. Just because there are videos that they don't like what I post, or maybe my videos aren't good enough, or maybe I just keep, switching videos back and forth, mixing them up and all that, and just making too many content that they cannot keep up, whatever that is. If I lose them, I lose them. That's cool. And the fact that when you're being famous, when you just got started being famous, people blow up your phone. Some paparazzis or other people will invade your space, come into your house, knock on your door, or even kicking it just because they want to see you. They can never give you time for yourself to release stress and go on about your day. You see, that's the thing that pisses me off with the fucking paparazzis. They never give you space. They do that to the celebrities. Like, you see Tobey Maguire, he was pissed off when he's trying to drive off. The paparazzis were trying to hog at him, all that stuff, and try to touch him, and they just don't back the fuck up. Like he said, get out of the fucking way. Back the fuck up. I mean, there's a video of that. So if you haven't seen it, please see it now. You got to look it up. Tobey Maguire being pissed off at the celebrities. Or whatever research you're doing. But you see celebrities who are pissed off because the paparazzis don't give them space. Personal space. If you learned it as a kid, you should learn it as a grown-up now. It ain't hard. Either you could be friends with me and respect my personal space, or back the fuck up and leave me the fuck alone. And if you want me to be famous, I suggest you share the videos that you like what I post. I suggest you understand that I need my personal time, and I'll take the spotlight when it's my time. That is it. And I was looking at this post on Instagram. I was posting one of my art pictures on Instagram. This rapper follows me. And this dude's cool, by the way. And he's from Compton. This dude said this comment. I respect talent, not fame. I'm like, this dude knows what I'm talking about. Me working my ass off. And I barely get recognition for it. I barely get 100 likes. Barely. I barely even get 50 or even 10 likes every time I post. I can't even get to 1,000 followers without forcing any recognition. That's why I stopped sharing people's posts, because it feels like I'm bothering them and having to force them to share my stuff. So I'm going to keep the followers that I have. And if I lose them, so be it. I guess I vent enough anger and emotions, because I wanted to bring this up, and this was pissing me off. And nowadays, because of the modern generation, the modern lifestyle, like in America, if you want to survive in America, you have to do whatever it takes to make a lot of money and be famous. It's another thing I forgot to bring up. In America, you are forced to be rich or famous. Because if you're not, you won't be accepted. people don't value your stuff. And you'll never get where you want to go in life in America. That's how I feel about this generation. That's how some other people feel in this generation. Having to feel like they've had to force themselves to hustle, get more social skills, be more noticed, all in one day. Which it won't happen that fast. Ever. All right, that is it. I know I thought I said that is it, but I wanted to bring that up to finish it. So don't stress yourself out trying to be famous when you know that it really isn't meant for you. Maybe you're meant to do something else. Maybe travel the world. And hopefully people will recognize you somewhere else. I don't know. I might be wrong this time. All right. Like, dislike this video. Share it. You know what? You don't have to share it. If you think this is cool, share it, please. If there's something to comment, please comment. All right, I'm done here. Peace out.